Flowers, Kiwi Flowers, and a lot of people. The bloody Bean, motherfuckers, 617. What a fucking epic fucking night of fucking fights and fucking controlled violence. Insanity. This is how we start out, motherfuckers. Get from New Jersey, That's how we start that fucking shit up, motherfuckers.
Little overkill.
Overkill from New Jersey, motherfucker. I seen them 5 times. I met them. I drank with them after shows in the 80s. Yeah. Listen, people out there. Obviously, we're here for post-fight, but I want to give some flowers. I want to give some flowers out to my boy Insight right here. If it wasn't for Insight, I would never be part of the Rush Hour MMA community. He's the one that fucking hooked me up about 3 years ago. Ever since, it's always been good. We've had a good community. I want to thank Kiwi for always having my back too. Jay, Ken, all you guys, even Dougie, Deacon MMA, one of the nicest guys in the world. So many fucking people. Gary, England, everybody. England, Negril, stand the fuck up, motherfuckers, and be proud of your boy Edwards, motherfuckers. Be fucking proud. And you know what else? Usman, nothing to be ashamed of. Luke Rockhold, fucking nothing to be ashamed of. Hold your chin up high.
Right.
Most people would have folded. You didn't. You're a savage, fucking Luke Rockhold. And Costa, you're a fucking clown. Hey, out of work jerk since they shut down Chippendales. You're a fucking clown. Jose Aldo, nothing but respect. Sean O'Malley, clown. Hey, fake Paul, clown.
He's already told snooze, man.
Hey, Drake, clown. I'm the realest white MC on this fucking planet. You guys ain't. None of you motherfuckers. Everlast is the only white MC I would ever work with, and my producer and the other guys.
Cheers.
All right? Cheers, guys. I love you guys, man. Cheers. I love you guys, man. Cheers. These are my brothers, people out there. For my locals here, these are my brothers right here. New Jersey and Australia. And we got Jay in DC and Ken in Brooklyn. And we got all people all over the world. Gary in England, fucking Dougie in BC. We got so many fucking people. Insight, you want to shout out any flowers to any of your crew too?
Well, you know, I got the product, and I got my boy Octagon Bets. They come on my show.
I love those guys.
My man, Killer Hippie. You check him out on Twitter.
Good
Killer
guys.
Hippie.
Good guys.
It's a good dude. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Kiwi, anyone you want to shout out, brother?
Oh, mate, I've been. Of course, I got to shout out Marky Rizzo and Roberto Hernandez. You know, great followers of the show. You know,
good people.
And Uncle Wheezy, mate, he's been helping me out a bit.
Who's that?
Uncle Wheezy. He's good.
I don't know.
You don't know?
If Kiwi says someone's good, they're good. I know these guys are good anyways. But Insight, too. You know what I mean? He wouldn't be hanging with no fucking ear. I know the guys Insight works with. They're good people.
That's right.
They really are. Very nice guys.
Right.
Very good dudes. Kiwi, Insight, I'm going to give you guys a flowers and let you guys take over right off the bat. Go ahead. Please.
Oh, good, mate.
Please, I'm going to roll the joint. I'm
hold the floor for a second there.
I'm going to let you guys do not. Just do your thing, please.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What do you think about this first fight, the Alto Mariano versus Daniel Silva, guys?
I thought the Mexican was off the hook.
Hold on, let me put up these fights on my screen here.
Hey, that kid was off the hook. Kiwi. That was a good fight.
Mariano won by KO. In,
it was a good fight.
3 minutes and 39 seconds of round 1.
It was a great fight. Great fight.
It was. Yeah.
Let me see here.
What I saw of it, because I was sort of watching the Usyk.
Oh, was that early?
Usyk and Joshua MVP.
It was at the same time as
Perrin were all
Usyk and
before the UFC.
Joshua were fighting. Came on about what do you reckon, Grant? About round 5, round 6?
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one yet. I got
what Joshua Usyk?
Yeah, it was on around about 5, round 5.
Yeah, we watched that. I watched that. And then we watched MVP. I think we watched MVP versus Perry first, and then Joshua Anthony. Then we went. I was watching UFC and Joshua till the and Usyk, and then We went right into the UFC.
So you missed the Daniel De Silva. He actually dropped Altamariano early.
Oh, I know. I seen that, dude. He hit him with some hard shots.
And he managed to get back up, and then he fucking crippled him with an awesome knee to the solar plexus. And then it was just raining elbows. It was complete destruction.
It's that Mexican
and I reckon
hot,
that'll be the
man.
end of De Silva.
It's that Mexican hot. You know, they never give up.
Yeah, they're breaking into the UFC, the Mexicans now, you know.
I like to see that. Don't you, Insight and Kiwi? I really do. I always like Mexico. I think they're hardworking people. I really respect those people.
That's right.
A lot.
And he could have been one of the only people on this card that wasn't affected by the altitude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true.
Well, because it didn't work out for fucking Kamaru, did it? Training in Colorado.
Yeah, he lives out there. He trains in Colorado.
Yeah, I think he goes to Colorado and somewhere else. I think he trains at another place, but mostly with Hawk.
Yeah, he's got some affiliation in Florida.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know
Everybody
what I mean?
Does.
But you know what?
Yeah.
He's been in Hollywood making a movie, and you can't be a Hollywood person and a fighter. There's just no way it's gonna fucking happen.
Right. And he also fell in love with stand-up, which is not his forte.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
I'll take the easy way. Doesn't it happen though? Far out. Everyone
yeah, but you see, he still got the rest. He took him down 6 times?
He wanted to fight Canelo.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to fight Canelo?
They get killed.
Oh my god. People have no clue what boxing is.
And he wants
12 rounds of boxing ain't no fucking joke, man.
One fight at 205? Oh my god. Come on, man. Because you don't want to beat up. You don't want to try and fight.
Is Jay ringing in? Okay. Oh, look at who's this guys? Who's Wales to New Jersey? Is that your boy, Insight?
Who is it?
Wales to New Jersey. Who saw that?
No. Respect,
I don't know that person.
UK, man.
He said the only Brit that didn't disappoint tonight, Leon, fucking the grill, Jamaica, England, stand the fuck up. Wales. Leon Edwards.
Fucking love it.
I fucking love it too. I fucking love it.
I like it too, because it's good to have a change with a champ like him.
It really is. You're right. You're right.
Being so dominant and stuff like that, I didn't mind losing a bit of money today because I like that refreshing stuff. It's like when Nunes fucking screwed me, with Pena. It was sort of good,
Yeah. Well, see, that's because you got a good soul, Kiwi. You got a good soul. But Insight's right. It's good to refresh. Anything could happen in a fight. And that's what people don't understand. Some people, it's definitely going to happen. Listen, anything can fucking happen. In mixed martial arts, most of all.
For sure.
The most unpredictable. And then so the next fight, the men's 135-pound Arichie Lang versus Jay Perrin. Arichie Lang defeated him by unanimous decision. Sort of fucking pissed me off, really, man. I was pretty high on my boy Jay Perrin there.
Yeah, Kiwi, he rocked him about fucking 7 times in that fight. The Mongolian fucking murderer.
What was the spread on that?
Kiwi, do you know the spread on that?
Well, what do you mean by spread there?
The
gambling line. Insight.
I think he was paying. I think Perrin was about plus 145. I think so.
All right, so he's the dog. So yeah, I mean,
he was the dog.
Yeah, I picked that one by decision.
Yeah, right. I think he just needed another round. I'm going to start being like a Nate Diaz fan.
I like Nate Diaz. I'm about to say
Nate Diaz. Another round.
Yeah, everyone's looking counting out Nate Diaz versus Usman. Listen, if a human bleeds, they could be beaten. And Nate Diaz ain't no pushover. I don't care what anyone fucking says.
Right. Nate had Edwards more tired than Usman.
Exactly. Because he's a triathlete.
And it's harder to beat on Nate than get beat by Usman. You get more tired beating on Nate.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, because he ain't going away.
That's right.
And while you're hitting him, he's touching you 50, 60, 70%. And then he's hitting you with hard shots that actually rock you. He's rocked Connie, beat all these stand-up fights. Look at Masvidal because of his cuts and scar tissue. That's the only reason that was stopped. But Masvidal did look good in that fight.
I was at that one. Nate was
getting... Yeah, do you think if that fight kept going, I think fucking Nate would have won that?
No, if it went 7 rounds, maybe.
Like I'm talking about Masvidal.
I'm with you, Insight.
Granted, not a chance. Not a chance.
You don't think Nate would have beat Masvidal?
No way. He was about to die that next round.
Well, I don't know about that, but maybe you guys should go look at that fight again.
Honestly, I thought, because I had a bet on Usman to win by KO in round 5. At the end of round 4, I was like, fucking, I got this, baby. Look at him. He's just about done. He's cooked to the bone. I'm fucking cashing this.
Yeah, Wales is right.
Hey, I'm a huge mass violence Masvidal fan. I've always liked Jorge, always. And that's why I can't stand Colby coming in on site, motherfucker, in Miami. Well, you say that, and then you call the cops after. You're a punk fucking rat piece of shit.
You don't like these rat supporting.
He's a rat. He's a rat. He said when you say to someone on site. When you say to someone on site on the streets, right? It's on site. You don't call the cops.
On site, yep. 100%.
You don't call the fucking cops. I don't care, man. This rules this shit.
Now, can he turn off the on site? Like, it's off on site now, or once he says it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, once he says it's a wrap, because they live together, and Masvidal's from the streets like me. You know what I mean? Like you Insight, you're from the city. Kiwi's from fucking New Zealand.
He's got to turn it off now. He's got to say, "You're the better man. You got me. I fucked up." And he's got to fucking take a step down, unless
take that slice of humble pie, right? Yeah,
he's got to fucking take humble pie, or he's fucking still on site. You know what I mean? He's got to fucking go. Well, sorry, bro. You're the bigger dog.
No, we didn't keep going, bro. No, but you're right. You're right. Like, hold on a second. Listen, Masvidal, if someone told me on site on the streets, when I see them, I'm gonna give them Adam Vinatieri's everything, right? So that's just who we are. If that's how you grew up, that's where you're raised. That's the way it fucking is, man. I'm not acting like a tough guy because I have nothing to prove. I proved myself 1,000 times over. So I'm just saying that's just the fucking way it is. This generation has no fucking clue.
Hey, Wales, granted, it's from Boston area. I'm from Jersey.
Jersey, we're from the Northeast. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. That's the way it is, brother. Like anywhere from Philly.
We found an Aussie.
Yeah. And he's really from New Zealand.
Fucking sorted out with their hands.
Yeah, he's from New Zealand where they fucking fighting and fucking stab each other too. Like, he comes from a rough part of New Zealand. You know what I mean?
We don't stab each other.
Well, listen, I've seen. I have friends that have been shot, fucking stabbed. I've been stabbed like 3 times, and I kept fighting. Never got. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
This is in the 80s and 90s, people. This is like a whole different era. It was very violent in those years. You know what I mean?
I have actually been tried to be stabbed twice. But I haven't been stabbed. The 3rd time's a charm, I suppose. All right.
Next fight,
we've got Amir Abbasi versus Francisco Figuereto. I love saying that man's name.
I like that too, Figuereto.
Francisco Figuereto. That's a fucking lovely name. Figuereto was submitted in 4 minutes and 34 seconds of round number 1.
And I had that pick.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. He submitted someone in less than a minute his last fight too.
I'm gonna take a picture.
I had him by decision because I just thought he might be a bit fucking rusty.
Inside, anything you want to do, bro?
No, I'm taking a picture for Kiwi to see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, madam.
Bang.
Yeah. That I took Francisco because I thought he had a little momentum going, and you are who you spar with, so he spars with his brother who's a champion. So I just thought he could handle the stand up and all the shit. I just thought he was gonna go on a run, but I was wrong. But maybe he will, soon. I don't know.
Oh. I believe you, mate. You didn't have to.
You just never know. You never know. Some people take losses worse than others. People take losses like Charles Oliveira. He never gave up. Like Leon Edwards, he never gave up. Right. Like even Usman never gave up. He worked hard to get to where he wanted to get to.
And then he got put to sleep.
Yeah. Burn, Hollywood, burn. Anyone trying to be a fucking Hollywood, you should never try to be a Hollywood star, people. Never. Yeah. Yeah, get famous, make your money, and then get the fuck away from those type of people because they think their shit don't stink. They think they're not human.
Right, like Connor, bro.
Yeah.
Bitch ass fucking bitch ass clowns. You know what I mean? Right. Hey, listen, there's about 10% that are really good people in Hollywood. You know what I mean? That's about it.
It was good that Abbasi showed that he doesn't have any ring rust and he looks like a really good, like he is, he is what everyone thinks he is. You know what I mean? The odds are right. He did what he should do.
That's right.
And, he's looking good in the UFC. It's good.
Did you like him too, Insight? Did you take
he got him perfect.
Yeah.
You got perfect?
Yeah, I got
Insight gets some perfect picks a lot.
Perfect pick. Yeah, I got the submission first round and
Insight's a fucking pretty. I gotta admit, you got some good insight, bro.
I almost forgot my picks this week,
you
though.
And Kiwi are the same way. I don't care about perfect, the semi. I don't care about the perfect yet. I just care about the wins. That's all I care about. I just want the wins. I don't even gamble.
Yeah, what's that knife? What's that knife for?
It's just get the key out of the fucking grinder.
I was like, what's he doing? He's got the knife. He wants to stab.
Oh, no. I'll pull out the 45 and the 44s. You want to really see weapons.
Yeah, we got the 9.
Oh, you got the Nina?
Yeah, the Gen 17. Yeah, he's waiting.
I got a pencil and a pair of
You got the moonshine. You can give people the moonshine.
Yeah, fucking firebomb you, motherfucker.
Hey, just grab a fucking thing of Lysol, spray him in the face like old Dirty Bastard says. Spray your face with Lysol. R.I.P. Russell Jones, a.k.a. Old Dirty Bastard.
So Wales wants to talk about Costa Rockhold.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
you want to jump forward for Wales?
We can do that for fucking Wales, England, because it's their night.
Sure.
Yeah,
what do you think about this?
Start off, brother.
All right, round 3, fucking unanimous decision. Paulo Costa defeated Luke Rockhold at 185 pounds. What do you blokes think? What does Wales think?
Yeah, Wales, what do you think?
Yeah, Wales, jump in, buddy. Fucking.
I'll give my opinion after all you guys do because you guys, I think you guys have an idea what I'm gonna say, but
so I thought Rockhold actually won the second and maybe the third, but the punch stat numbers my boy Product sent to me on Twitter, and Costa did land almost double the shots, but I've never seen somebody at that weight class that tired that fast and like survive. So like I was pretty impressed that Rockhold survived. But
I was very impressed. Insight,
mate. He was done after 3 minutes. Rockhold was done after 3 minutes.
Yeah, after the first round, he looked
hands
like
on his knees.
He was fucked. And then
but listen, that guy showed courage and heart like most people don't.
But how does Costa not finish him?
Because I think Costa. I don't think he's. I think he's gun shy now. Since Izzy, shamed him.
Yeah, Izzy stole his soul.
Has he been the same since Izzy? Come on. Has he been the same?
I mean, he barely makes weight a lot, but Rockhold looks so tired. Like, how can you not finish do with no chin that tired?
Yeah, but you see Rockhold hitting him with fucking on the fucking chin.
You're right.
Fucking right on the chin. I give Costa, he's got a good chin. You know what I mean?
But he's the number 6. He's supposed to waste Rockhold. Like his job, Dana White hates Rockhold. His job was to murder Rockhold, like Chimaev was supposed to murder Date.
Insight, he had a million chances. Right. He had a million chances to stop Rockhold with body hooks to the body and uppercuts and hooks to the head. He didn't finish.
I thought the Vaseline guy would knock out Rockhold by putting it on.
Oh, absolutely. But Rockhold was throwing fucking heavy kicks. He was fucking landing fucking like possum punches and shit.
Well, it was ridiculous. You were right, Insight. Like he was there to put out fucking Rockhold's flame, and Rockhold was saying, "Fuck you, man!
Yeah,
You can't even finish me. I want to go out of my shield. You can't even give it to me.
Rubbing all his blood in his face, and Costa's face on the ground.
Now, trying the monkeypox finish.
It might have been. It might have been worse that Rockhold didn't go to sleep. He had to suffer through being so exhausted because usually he just goes to sleep. Like, think about this. Who have we seen that went downhill fast in Rockhold? Like, he lost to Bisping. No offense.
No, it's listen, he did the same thing as Usman's kind of doing right now, and a lot of people fall trap. They get hooked up into Hollywood. They think they're huge stars. You know what I mean? Hey,
you can't compare Kamar to Luke Rockhold.
No, I'm just listen. All right, check this out. Why did Usman lose tonight then?
He let down his guard.
Because he fucking moved his head about
I think there's more. I think there's more to it.
Avoiding a lift.
Hey, when have you ever seen Trevor Whitman, anybody holding fucking Kamar Usman in the corner after every round, holding him like this?
He was up 4 rounds to 1 if he doesn't get knocked out.
Yeah, 3-1. 3-1. He was up 3.
Well, he would have won the 4th as well if he didn't get knocked out. The 5th.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
What would he have, like 7 takedowns or something?
And he just moved that left and then just, it was perfect, man. It was
the Utah people hated cage holding. Let me ask you this. Did Herb Dean reset them right before that knockout?
Yeah.
No, that was in the round before, wasn't it?
Was it round before?
Yeah, I think it was in round 4. But that was like, there was so much cheating in that whole card. There was so many fouls and stuff like that, and people claiming fouls that weren't fouls. Like Romanov is a fucking dirty prick that he always does that. Well, he doesn't always do it. He's done it twice.
Yeah. Another eye poke by Leon.
But was it? It didn't even really go in. It didn't
go
in.
It didn't look like it really went in.
It didn't go in, and he didn't kick him in the nuts. There was lots of all that shit. And I reckon what they should do is if you're going to claim that you were fouled and then they restart the fight, that should be just straight out point deduction because you're bullshitting for fucking time.
Yeah, because you want to rest. You want to rest. That's what it is. It's
points are so big. New rule. Points are so big in UFC, especially 3-round fight.
Agreed, Insight. Absolutely. You're right. In a 3-rounder, you're right. Very important.
Maybe just bring that in title fights.
Speaking of this, though, I think if Nate's fight is 8 rounds with Chimaev, Nate's winning.
18?
8.
If he's at 8 rounds.
8.
Oh, 1-8. Yep, got
8.
it. I reckon
he'll get him in the 8th.
I reckon about after 90 minutes he might get him.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking less. I think the 8th round.
I like Insight's. Insight's take there. That was priceless. I love that.
Yo, put your money on Nate if it's 8. Maybe Nate can get the Dana to make it 8.
Well, that the backers will be saying if it goes to decision, I mean, he just need a couple more.
No, but Nate will lose off first 4 rounds. He won't start winning till the 5th.
You reckon? Yeah, you're probably right, ain't you?
So he can't win a decision until the 8th.
Murray won't get him out of there. Right.
My thing on Luke Rockhold. Listen.
Yeah.
I know people watch this show, even if they're not watching live, they watch it later, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's why I do it. Listen, Luke Rockhold, if you ever hear this, you have nothing to be ashamed of. In Strikeforce, I watched your streak earlier this week. I was doing my research, like I always do. I seen those fights before, but it was I was more impressed this time when I watched you because I'm like, you know what I mean? That Strikeforce run, he was going through some fucking savages.
Well, he manhandled Weidman at Weidman's peak, but I will never forgive Rockhold for giving Bisping the belt, and then Bisping called out Dan Henderson for his title defense. I can't ever forgive Rockhold for doing that.
No, I understand that. I get
Dan Henderson.
I can understand that. Dan Henderson is a legend too. You know what I mean?
But at that point, there was other dudes that should have fought for the title, and he calls out Henderson and gets it. 46-year-old Henderson.
Is that what? Oh, that's right. You're right, bro.
I can't forgive Rockhold for that.
I remember that. You're right. You're right. Why would you pick the best guy in his prime? Because the champion should always want to fight the best guys.
No, but Bisping was mad about the knockout Henderson did to him when he was younger and put him on his logo. So he calls him out. But Henderson's 46 at the time, not even ranked, or ranked 16th. Right. And Dana White gives him the fight. Also, GSP, right? GSP called out Bisping, got the belt. GSP was never calling out Anderson Silva when they were both champs because GSP was waiting for somebody to get the belt at 185 he could beat.
Yeah, in Matt Serra, I was saying this earlier. People were saying, "Oh, how can a smaller guy beat a bigger guy?" Well, I'm like, Matt Serra beat GSP. Why is people so shocked? Like, this shit happens in mixed martial arts. In boxing, you kind of have a 90% chance. You kind of know who's going to win.
Never happened to John Jones, though.
Well, John Jones is, I'm going to be honest. Like, hey, listen, December, listen, guys. This is for both of you guys because I want you guys there. I think Jay's going to go. I'm definitely going. If Jones fights Stipe, those are two of my favorite fucking mixed martial arts. And I guess Yeri and Glover are going to fight on that card too.
Right.
They want to. And Masvidal and fucking what's his name on the same card too. I'm pretty sure.
Masvidal versus who?
Masvidal versus Burns.
Is it? And this is in December, right?
Well, I know. Well, Jones, I guess they're just waiting to sign the contract. If Stipe signs the contract, it's on.
Will Jones make it to the ring in December?
Yeah, he will. Jones will make it. Jones has been training with this weight.
He's not going to get arrested. He's not going to get arrested before.
No, he ain't going to get arrested. I don't like seeing it in Vegas either. I would have rather seen it in Boston or Madison Square Garden.
Don't let him loose.
Well, you know what? He has two really good brothers that are NFL players that have a good reputation. And his father's a preacher. He needs to surround himself with good people.
Chandler Jones was arrested at a police station, butt naked, on Spice.
Were they raping homeless men by any chance?
I don't know about that.
Hey, you see Beast Mode in the car recently.
Always out hunting
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
But honestly,
I don't know if you see. I'll tell you about it later. It's fun.
I can't get into. I don't think I even get in the States, but
you could get in the States, Kiwi.
I don't think so.
Hey, Kiwi. I don't want to say it online. I'm not going to say it online ever again. But I do have political connects.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good.
You know what I mean? I got my stepfather's charges dropped. He's been an
illegal. Oh man, look at Wales. Now he's showing his true stripes.
John Jones, John Jones beats all heavyweights because he is a heavyweight. Anything over 200 pounds.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you, like I said to Granite the other week. Have you put this out live yet, Granite? That in December, Francis Ngannou will be stripped of the title and he'll fuck off to boxing, and the fight will actually be for the real belt, and it will be Stipe and Jones.
Really?
Yeah, of course, because his fucking title, his contract expires in December, so that's what they're waiting on. They're just waiting on the pay-per-view fucking points and all that.
And Ngannou doesn't have to fight to have his contract expire?
No. He has to fight once to get out of his contract, or it expires after 1 year of inactivity. Gotcha. So he went and got his knee operated on, and then it expires in December.
Gotcha.
So this is what's been going on. This is what's been holding it all up.
No, it hasn't been holding up. No, it hasn't been holding up. It hasn't been holding up the Stipe Jones fight. Stipe said
the drug suspension of John Jones again's been holding it up.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, the 2-year drug suspension that he got when he.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, but remember Kiwi, remember?
I thought he fought after that.
No, they were gonna fight in September, and Stipe said, "I need more time than September. I need it for later in the year." And John Jones said, "Okay, all right, we'll wait till later."
I thought he served that already, Kiwi.
No, there's a new one. This is what I believe. There's been a new one. That's why he's surrendered his belt, because they're not allowed to say anything about it. They're not allowed to. USADA are not allowed to say anything for defamation purposes.
Yep. Defamation of character. Yep,
you're right. When I'm going up in weight, it's going to take me a little while. Then he plays along.
But then he got arrested. He got arrested
for it. Fucking August, right? Is 2 years, and then. Yeah, that's what I reckon.
Well, they were talking about Stipe and Jones in September, and Stipe said he needed a couple more months than September. He didn't want to fight in September. He wanted to fight later in the year.
Right.
Yeah.
No chance for Jones to get arrested.
You know what? I really pray and hope Jones, maybe Mike Tyson calls Jones and says, listen, I was young and the fucking best man on the planet. I know how it is. You're not showing no direction. When you have an ego, I have an ego. I know this shit. I'm sure you guys have had your ego one time in your life, right? You just feel unstoppable, right? I've always felt like that. My whole fucking life.
Mike Tyson actually probably has a good heart under his craziness and is like
he does.
John Jones is an evil bastard, bro. I love it, but he's evil.
Well, listen, we don't know that because let me ask you something. Were you there? If I hit my wife, I would kill her.
I know.
I would never hit my wife.
I know. I could tell. Like even before when they try to sell him as a good guy. Like, yo, he's a cage fighter, first of all, but he is ruthless, bro.
He's
like
ruthless inside that cage. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. You had the booze and the cocaine and the ego and the championship. Yeah, you could be an evil fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yo, hey, granted, for him to have to wrestle JUCO and not to wrestle D1, yo, wrestlers are boneheads, bro. They get in lots of trouble. He was so untouchable that a D1 program wouldn't even take a risk like on him.
Yeah.
Yes, but let me say this, Wales. Let me say this. Me and my boy talk that I watch fights with. We said I'm gonna take you way out to outer space right now. Ready? If an alien ship came and said we want to fight your best guy versus our best guy in a fight for the Earth,
we send Jake Paul.
We're sending. No. Yes, we are sending John Jones.
John Jones.
We're gonna juice him to the gills. Right?
Yeah.
If you ask Khabib, your family depends on this fight, or you ask any fighter, they're going to be like, we're sending John Jones.
Yep.
John Jones would be sent for Earth's survival.
With a shotgun.
I agree. Agree.
If it's a one-on-one fight, we're sending Jones.
Yeah. You know what, inside, I think I remember you talking about this. I think you said this before to me. I remember you saying this. Listen, everybody knows. Well, these guys know, and all the guys at Rush Hour MMA know. I'm the biggest John Jones fan. Even Jay loves John Jones. A lot of them do, but they're just waiting for him to fight because we haven't seen him fight so long.
Let's be clear. He is an asshole.
I don't know. I don't know if he's an asshole.
Homeless community of Albuquerque.
But know what I hate? The Reyes and the Santos guys that talk about those fights. John Jones is a master of distance.
Manipulation.
He's
a master of distance. Right. Range, distance. You're right.
One of the most underlooked things in MMA history.
IQ.
No. It is when he took down DC twice to show DC, I will out wrestle you.
He beat everybody at their own game. Every legend.
But to take down DC.
Oh, that's hard to do. You're right.
Like just to do it, to do it. That's people don't look at that. That's hardcore. Like Nunes was fighting Durandame because Nunes beat Holm at her own game, and Nunes was doing that when Durandame was kicking Nunes. Nunes was like, "I'm taking her down." Like John Jones is like, "Fuck it, you want to wrestle DC? I'll beat you at that too."
Yep, and then I'll head kick you and chase you around the fucking.
He said we're sending Sam Alvey.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're dealing with an alien here, guys. We're dealing with a fucking alien.
We got to send Alvey.
You think we're dealing with a test tube baby, a hybrid?
What's
hybrid human? I think we have, aliens walking amongst us every fucking day.
Yeah.
We do. They make your Taco Bell.
Oh, I don't eat Taco Bell. You guys, I don't eat that shit.
I'll eat it.
You know what I had today?
Oh, sorry, I gambled with them. Sorry, Roberto. Sorry, Roberto.
You know what's funny? Yo, John Jones would probably be like, I'm not going. We're sending Sam Alvey.
Send Tony Ferguson in his prime.
He's too small. We got to send somebody that can be the biggest guy. Like,
you're right.
It's not
You're
about.
right.
There's no weight class.
If you really think about it, you probably should send Artem Lobov because he could probably fit in our spaceship.
Or Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, Triple C with Tyson Fury and John Jones. And maybe Peter Yan or no, Alexander the Great.
Maybe Aljo can get head kicked and
he's not leaving Australia, but we can't send him away, man. I want to meet him one day.
Who's that?
I don't want to get killed by aliens.
Alexander the Great is a savage.
Well, if he loses, we all lose.
Yeah, he ain't losing, but we're not sending my boy away.
God. He's too small. I mean, he can bulk up pretty big, but he's too short. John Jones will kill him.
Yeah, John Jones is gonna. People think like the heavyweights. People think, it's gonna be a big difference. He used to manhandle light heavyweights.
That's why
he was already a heavyweight, 205. He's 225 by the day of the fight.
But if you see him,
if
you see him now, it kind of looks like he cheated to get to 205 every time. Because he looks like a heavyweight. So like, how did he get to 205?
Well, anything over 200 is a heavyweight. I hate to break this news to you people, but this is a very true thing.
205.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying in real life, 200 anything 200 or over is heavyweight. You have heavyweight power, 200 pounds and above, if you know how to use that weight.
Yeah, but he's fighting all 205ers, so it's okay.
Yeah, but they were all 230 the day of the fight, 240.
Yo, Teixeira's big. Teixeira's big guy.
Yeah, and John Jones would just manhandle them.
He did manhandle him. All right, what's the next fight, Kiwi? Kick it.
Oh, all right. Okay, the next fight we've got was men's fight at 170 pounds. It was Angelusa versus Aj Fletcher. Lusa won a unanimous decision after 3 rounds, and he was very lucky that the fight wasn't stopped.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
I picked Lusa. I had Lusa.
No, I picked Lusa by decision. Yeah, I did.
That was a good pick. That was a good pick, Kiwi.
Mate, I honestly think we were very lucky because there's a lot of referees there was a lot of referees that would have stopped that fight.
Yeah. Well, Lusa, when Lusa was getting hit, but I think Lusa was covering it. He was
beating the fucking shit out of him in the first round.
Kiwi, he was protecting himself though. He wasn't like his eyes weren't rolling behind his head when he was getting hit. He was like putting his hands up. He was like protecting himself.
Well, you could say the same for fucking Yunan Wu. You know, she was protecting herself, but same referee called it off. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
Different standards for women's fights. She was.
It seems like tonight they let a lot go.
She was moving the hand for every strike. She knew it was going.
So I think the reffing is getting better right now. Do you notice? I see a little bit betterness in the reffing. They let the fights go a little bit more.
Yeah, I think they're letting it go a bit more.
Well, I'm glad Leon didn't hit Usman again because he was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was super necessary.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's right. It was.
That's my job until the ref tells me to stop. I'm gonna keep smashing.
No, it was so good. No, that was even better than that. What he did, that's even better.
Speaking of that, the next fight's Woodson. It's on right now again. The replay.
Yeah.
And Woodson, I picked him. He lost, but he could have took the.
They didn't lose.
Woodson.
It was a draw.
Oh, it was a draw.
I picked Woodson to Insight.
Yeah, and he could have got the W for the illegal strike, right? But he continued quickly.
No, he couldn't have. No, because it was inside 1.5 rounds. It could have been ruled a non-contest.
Even with a foul?
Yeah, no, because it
wasn't blatant. It was
blatant.
No, it could be blatant. But what happens is at the middle part of round 2, right? This is where it changes from being a non-contest to a technical decision. Right?
It has to depend how blatant it is, though.
Yeah.
Or else I could just headbutt you when I want and just take a no contest before the second round. Like, it's got to be. There has to be a penalty like I can't just go crazy.
No, you can be disqualified.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, okay. I get.
But-
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Like
he
Anthony
could've taken
Smith,
disqualification.
Anthony Smith could have
That's
took
all
that
up
versus
to the
John
referee.
Jones.
Yeah, and I
Pull up
respect
the
Anthony
referee.
Smith so much for that,
It's
guys. You know what I mean? For not doing that.
it's up to the referee at that point. When you say you can't carry on, the referee will either call it a no contest or a disqualification.
Correct.
So
Yep.
then it's in the referee's thing. But if you're lucid and your eyes aren't fucking sticking out on fucking right angles, the referee can say,
But if it's a foul and it's blatant, like I think Woodson could have gone
Do you
out
think
that
it was
way.
blatant insight?
Yeah, man, he's on the ground and he gets kneed in the face.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was watching boxing at the same time, so I was kind of looked away during that. So I take your word for it. And Kiwi, you thought it was blatant too?
100%, mate. He
Okay,
just was the
so both of
street.
you, yeah.
The street coming out in Saldana. He just how he finishes people.
So we're giving people the truth out there. Hey, listen, Wales to New Jersey. Brother, John Jones is my favorite. Anytime that octagon door shuts, he's the best man in that octagon, and he will always be. He will be champ.
But he missed
champ.
he's
No,
missed
no,
he's missed
he won't be
he's missed
stupid.
more of his prime than almost any pro athlete ever.
But he hasn't. Yeah, but he hasn't been fighting, so he hasn't been taking damage. He's never taken a lot of damage.
But
He's
think about
so
how many
smart.
fights he's missed.
Just think about how much of John Jones judges his prime by how he rapes homeless men in the street, and he has been there every fucking single night of
He rapes them
every
all.
fucking single day, plowing homeless men.
Kiwi,
John Jones,
he
he doesn't miss a day.
Listen,
He doesn't miss a day. He loves plowing fucking homeless.
I thought he
men.
saved somebody in Irvington once though.
Yeah. Before his
Yeah, and then now he
Like,
lives in his
didn't he?
basement.
him
man.
and his team, they saved somebody in New Jersey, right? Was it in New Jersey?
Yeah, I think Irvington maybe.
Yeah, it was in New Jersey, right?
He was doing yoga.
Insight.
Yeah, he was doing
He's
yoga
just
in the
out
park.
trying to drum up fucking like a random homeless hookup. Fucking man, this shit's coming out. You wait.
I'm a Jet fan, by the way, Wales.
The Jets look pretty good, huh? This year,
Yo, Patterson,
Jets.
they look terrible. Patterson,
No, I mean, you got some
New
talent.
York Jets.
no.
No.
Our left tackle is out for the season again.
Oh, that's right. I just remember that. You're right. That's a big loss.
And
You're
our
right.
quarterback is out for 4 weeks with arthroscopic surgery. So,
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
1991, I
Insight,
had a New York Jets fucking.
It don't
hoodie
matter.
and sweatshirt.
it don't matter. Bill Belichick is building a championship defense, and we all know defense wins fucking Super Bowls. Look at the Baltimore Ravens of fucking 2000. Everyone took the Giants. I took Baltimore.
bathroom break, boys. I'll be right back.
Trent Dilfer is the quarterback.
You're good. Inside. I need to do.
I remember that
is.
dog.
I need to build what he's built there.
Insight's
That
a
is
good
so
man.
smart.
I like
He's built there.
I like that too. Don't you like that, Kiwi? I'm gonna do something like that this week. You gotta give me some creative process. Insight actually was helping me with this shit, and I finally figured it out. All the stuff. We're gonna do something totally different, brother.
Oh man, I got some so good ideas after fucking
Yeah.
the card today for
Yeah,
some
just keep
memes
bringing
for
the
internet.
ideas. Yeah, Kiwi,
Put
bring
them
the
on
ideas
here.
all week.
And then I fucking dumbass fucking shared them, so they're probably already out in the world.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that, bud.
Because I did some good ones last week. You didn't get them.
Yeah, we'll get him, bro. We'll get him. Insight did really good when he started his program. Like he did it the right way, and I was really proud when I watched his first program, first couple pro. I was like really proud of him because you know why? The two guys he does it with are really good dudes. Me and Insight started this together too. We started talking about MMA together, and he had his two friends on, and I liked them instantly. They were good people, you know what I mean? And I still
He said the
still
product.
talk to them, Twitter.
Was it the product? He said, I think it's the product.
Where's the product?
No. You said your friends that were on the show. I've seen them before. It was the product and who?
Hey, Kiwi. It says his name is in the group or like on Twitter.
No, on Twitter. On Twitter. Mike.
On Twitter, he's the Octagon Bets. Oh, Mike is the product. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's the product and Octagon Bets. They're really and they're both wrestlers.
The product and Octagon Bets. That's their YouTube names.
The product is the Twitter name. Octagon Bets is Twitter.
Because when you had those guys on the first show that was here, right?
Yes.
We did it on here, yeah.
I was like, fuck, I know these guys, man. I watched them online before.
They're good guys, really good guys.
Yeah, the product.
No, I just like the way Insight did it. Insight did a good job. Like he really took a step forward. It takes a lot of balls to do this shit, believe it or not. It does. It takes a lot of nerve. You have to have a lot of nerve to do it, you know. Then it gets easier, you know.
All right.
Next
fight.
Right.
So should we just power through the rest of this?
Yeah, power through. Let's go, brothers.
Okay, so we worked out that fucking Lewis Saldana is an idiot.
Yo, Flash Gordon, I picked him.
I had Gordon too. Yep.
Well, I lost the I had a truckload of money on Leonardo Santos. I thought he was had more experience. I thought after his last fight, you know, he could
What's a boatload of money?
What's a boatload?
What's a boatload? It's about a box of beer, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So stacks. Hey, Insight, he's talking about stacks inside a case of Budweiser.
Wait, Bora won, huh?
Yeah, Bora won.
No, hold on. Wasn't that a draw?
I thought he was getting killed. Oh no, it was a 3-round decision.
All right. Let's just run through this quick.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So, fucking Gordon fucking destroyed fucking Santos in a fucking one-sided victory. It was a pretty boring fight.
Right.
Santos didn't put up a very good fight at all.
Not a lot of resistance.
The next fight, the men's heavyweight ranked. Finally, we get a fucking men's ranked fucking heavyweight fight. It's
what are they
on
ranked?
The undercard, and it is fucking Marcin Bora versus Alexander Romanoff. Romanov's a massive favorite, and he takes Bora down in the first round and completely fucking 10-8s him. Fucking 10-8s him, and then Bora wins the next 2 rounds. So we got a draw, right? Isn't
no,
that how you guys
it was a majority win by Bora.
No, but is that how you saw that fight?
I must have turned away because I remember the dude Romanoff just like killing him in the first round. Had like the D'Agostini like arm on, had him down. Was pounding.
Yeah, he slammed him 3 times. Remember Inside? He slammed them on the ground 3 times.
Round 1, Bora landed 0 strikes, right? 0 strikes.
Right. Nothing, yeah.
He took him down 3 times. Bora landed 0 strikes.
He slammed them. He didn't just take him down, right? He slammed them.
So that's 10-8. Yep. Is that 10-8?
That should have been like a 10.
So the reason it was a majority draw was somebody had it.
I was going to go ahead, Insight. Yeah.
I mean, the majority decision. Somebody had it 10-8 in the first round. So some judge had it 28-28 or 29-29, where the other 2 judges had it 29-28.
Yeah, because that round's off.
Have you got the actual scorecards? Because I think 2 judges have ruled the first round 10-9.
I think one judge had it. The only how do you have an even card then?
Because
I'll look it up.
Like this,
I'm trying to look it up too, Insight. Maybe you can find it quicker than me, brother.
Let's see.
No, I think two judges had it 10-9, right?
Yeah,
I don't think Tabora won that fight.
Tabora rallies.
No, Tabora won round 2 and 3, right?
I guess so. I don't remember though.
I don't think he won like
Tabora
by. I
won
don't
round
think he
2 and 3.
overwhelmed them or nothing. He didn't beat him up. He just. I thought Romanoff beat Tabora up so much in the first round. I mean, it was kind of fucking like I don't know. Like I don't think he deserved to lose that fight.
So it's 29-28, 29-28, 28-28.
Wow.
Yeah. See, someone ruled the first round 10-8, right? And then they gave Bora round 2 and 3.
Everybody could have ruled it 10-8. So like it could have been, like it could have been.
But there was there was stupidity in the fucking judging criteria that they don't rule it 10-8 in the first round, right?
A dude asked you if you eat kookaburra wings, whatever that is.
Kookaburra wings? Yeah, I sort of lay off the kookaburras. They're a fucking endangered species. I'm more into kangaroo tails, to tell you the truth.
Are there a lot of them?
Well, not around here. They're a bit fucking hard to hunt,
What's the next fight here?
Next fight is Pedro versus
Tyson Pedro versus Harry Huntsucker.
That was a good
the good old Harry Huntsucker. You know who? Do you like a Harry Huntsucker?
No, I went against Huntsucker because I picked him last time. He let me down. I went with Pedro, and both of them they went through a lot of hard times in their life. So to make it here under this card, you got to give both of them flowers. But what's his name? Pedro fucking lit him up like a Christmas tree.
Lit him up.
Yeah, man. Motherfucker. Absolutely. Jeez. I really hope they don't get rid of Harry Huntsucker. I really don't. I love him. Man, I'm just going to parlay everything with Harry Huntsucker losing within minus 1.5, 0.5, whatever the fuck the odds are. Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable.
I had a round 2 KO on that one.
That's what I had too.
Yeah. So, even with Edwards.
Submission, round 1.
Hey, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you did, Kiwi. I had Edwards. Third round knockout. It was a 5th round knockout.
We'll get there, Granite. We'll get there.
I know.
All right, and now. All right. So, you're right. You're right. Insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, insight's good, bro.
So we'll get to the fucking fight of the night. The reason why they made it this a fucking main event, why they made me pay so much fucking money.
You gonna skip that girl fight?
Fucking magical card. Lucy, pull it over.
Oh, this is the girl fight.
Oh my god.
As Jay would say, bathroom break.
Can you imagine, like, if they didn't put this on the fucking card?
Why was it on the card?
I don't know, man. It's so good that they did, It's so good for China.
And
good for Russia. Fucking, oh my god.
Insight, you know how it is. It's like, listen, in the union, we had to have like a couple females on the job. Minorities we had to have. You know what I mean? So it's sort of kind of like a rule like that. You know what I mean?
Dana White runs a dictatorship. We don't need rules like that.
I agree with both of you. I'm just saying, I think that's the reason. I could be wrong, though. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I think that's the reason.
Yeah, and so we got a new guy, David Banner. He's right. It ended nicely. But
it did. Jay said that. Wow, that ended fucking pretty quick. I was happy.
No, it fucking didn't, David Banner, you dumb cunt. You fucking pissed me off.
Kiwi's gonna scare away the new viewer.
I love it. I love Kiwi.
fuck my parlay up.
Day off.
Fuck my
It's day
parlay
off.
up. I've
He's
been
drinking.
betting
He's having a
overs
good
all
time.
day, and I've been looking at these shit fucking judges and fucking shit refereeing, and then my good old mate David Banner, who the fuck he is, I don't know.
Oh,
but insight. Look at Kiwi.
Guiding with the fucking referees.
Kiwi, you lose, right? If you lose, you don't like get all bitchy and start crying.
He is right now.
And complaining like you take
Yeah,
it
I fucking
like
am.
a man. You know what I mean?
He is crying.
No, he's just fucking around. He's just calling people dumb cunts. Dumb. See you next Tuesdays.
Wales wants to know how much they charge in Australia.
For what?
Answer that one, Kiwi. How much they charge? Tell Insight too, because this one blew my mind.
How much are they charging for it in Australia?
Yep. Right.
I can tell you.
Right. They used to get it for free.
I think it's $56.95.
It's cheaper. It's $74 for us, but the Brits get it for free.
Yeah, the Brits get it for free. And you know what? Hey, Insight, you know what that reminds me of? The price, Kiwi. Mike Tyson fights $50
Honestly,
in the 80s. Remember?
I might help people out when they need it, but I'm good. So I honestly.
So David Banner asked a question. I think it's luck.
Yeah, let me get this. All right.
So it wasn't.
I want to prove this.
Go ahead.
Hey, we'll hit all your questions, people. We promise.
Yeah, where is Wales from? Wales, where are you from in Jersey? Though we gotta get that established. Kiwi, you want me to talk about other stuff while you look this up?
Yeah, fill me in, man. I want to honestly answer this guy that I actually pay for the fucking shit, because I fucking pay for it, mate.
And let's piggyback. When they put it's brought to you by the Woman King, it's brought to you by us who pay.
That's right. Tell them, Insight. That's cool, bro. I love your attitude, bro.
Yo, Sussex County, that's Jim Miller territory.
Oh,
piss me off. Tell me
so where is that? Like mid New Jersey? Is that North Jersey or South Jersey?
It's northwest, so it's like
northwest
Sparta.
So it's going to okay. So it's not going towards the Atlantic Ocean. It's going deep in, right? Okay.
Yeah, Jim Miller.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, Jim Miller's the best.
I like Jim Miller too, bro.
He's a goat.
I'm a fan.
Kiwi, did you not see your receipt yet?
Oh, I was just wondering whether I put it on. I don't know. It just comes out of my money.
I love Kiwi. I like when he drink.
Email address it's on.
The moonshine's getting him.
He's funny, brother. He's funny. Kiwi.
No, I'm sorry, man.
He's responsible though. You know what I mean? He's not arrogant all the time. Just once in a while, he'll spurt something out if he speaks his mind.
Let's move.
You gotta love it, right?
Can just fill in, man. I'm like a little bit worried. I just want someone to.
Yo, so Banner's talking about Utah. Let's talk about Utah. They love Jose Aldo. Yeah. They loved Aldo for some reason.
I love Aldo.
This fucking shit, man.
Yo, Jim Miller.
Hey, Insight, why do you think he's still fighting? Do you think it's for the money? I mean, he had a 3-1 win streak. I thought he was like really serious about winning a title. He never threw a leg kick like in the beginning of the fight. Like
he can't though. That was a wrestler. He can't throw leg kicks for him.
Well, that's true.
I mean, you got what's his name talking about it, but like I grew up by Rutgers, Wales, of New Brunswick, but I'm out in West Jersey now, like Hunterdon County. But anyway, what's his name? Always talking about the old leg kicks of Aldo. You're fighting a dude that just wants to wrestle. You throw a leg kick, you're getting taken down. So like I don't know what they're thinking there. Plus, he threw good leg kicks when he was on steroids. He's one of the few Brazilian fighters that adapted to USADA. Look it up.
No, you're right. You're right. He's a class act. He didn't, you know what I mean? He said, fuck it. It is what it is, and I'm gonna do it the right, whatever.
Well, I mean, he got pushed into it, but like he's a fighter. So why is he still fighting? Because today the lion didn't hurt him today. He didn't take any damage.
No, he didn't. You're right.
He actually landed more strikes.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought he's gonna get the win. I thought he might got the win.
I mean, he landed more strikes.
He did. He did land more strikes. I don't know. I thought he was going to put the gloves in the middle of the ring. You know, I love Jose Aldo. I'm sure you guys respect him just as much as I do. I'm sure you guys do.
Yeah, I mean I didn't like him getting held up against the fence like that. That was pretty corny to me. Like,
yeah, I didn't like that either. I was turned off by that too, brother.
Buddy, he's got to do something about it.
You're right. You're right. Underhooks and fucking lateral movement and fucking moving bodies and your torque and your core. You know what I mean? Like, he has all that.
I mean, he did.
You know what I mean?
He did good staying up, but
oh yeah. And you know what? They both respected each other too. So I think that guy had the killer instinct that want to hurt Aldo like he would anyone else.
Maybe.
No, I think that was part of it.
Perhaps.
So that's $49.95.
How much?
$5 tax. So it's $54.95. All right. So that
$55.
All right. All right.
Or 45.
45.
See, I paid for it.
One more drink.
I told you, I pay for it. I don't steal it. I pay for it.
No one ever said you stole it anyways.
Fucking
Kiwi.
motherfuckers think I actually fucking thieved this shit.
Who said? No one
I
said
will help you.
No one said you stole anything, Kiwi. Because I'm not gonna let someone say that you stole it.
Stole what?
I will help you.
Yeah. So what? Anyways, most people do fucking fucking steal it. So what?
Yeah, but I'm fucking gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that I actually pay for this.
No, I know you. I know
it.
you do, Kiwi. I know for a fact you do. I know you.
What?
He pays for his pay-per-views.
I pay for him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pay for everything.
Yep. I know a lot of people that believe in paying for it too. You know what? It helps UFC.
I hate the ESPN app though. Hate that shit.
I do too, brother. I do too. I agree.
Fucking get Fight Pass, man. Fight Pass is the way to go.
I have
it. We do have Fight Pass. You have Fight Pass, right? Inside,
yeah,
we both have Fight Pass.
I do.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, you've got the sport. You see, because I pay for an ESPN thing, but I get refunded by my boss, sort of.
Where's David Banner from? He must be from England because he said he didn't know you had to pay to watch UFC.
I'm not going to indict myself, but I had no idea you had to pay to watch UFC events. Brother, listen, we're only fucking perpetrating a fraud, brother. Some of us pay, some of us don't.
I thought that Dana White was going to have like a task force, like
he does
jump into people's houses.
But you know what? It only helps the UFC.
This is me, bro. This is me. Fucking 3 years ago, I'm like, fucking yep.
What's that?
Hands up. I've been fucking yes. This is me.
Oh, when Dana White came for you?
Yeah, fucking when that cunt fucking said he was stealing fucking Poirier, fucking
Conor
McGregor.
Yeah,
that was me. I was like, "Fuck, man, they're onto me." And then I was like, "Do I invest in the NB, fucking whatever, NBMPP or whatever that fucking shit is?" And I was like, "I'm just gonna keep on gambling on the sport. I'm just gonna pay them, and I'm just gonna put my money back into it because I love it."
Kiwi invests in the UFC. He invests.
I see. Why does Kiwi get to pay $20 less than me when it's an American company? What's up with that?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Insight.
Because America
is the richest country on the planet.
Is it though? I think China's got more money.
Don't worry.
I was gonna say.
You're gonna see how much they pay in Africa.
The Middle East has more money than anywhere. They're all trillionaires.
Yeah.
Ask how much fucking they're paying in Africa when Ngannou fights.
The what?
All the card in Africa. It'll probably be
ask
free.
How much the
I hope it's
PP
free.
view.
I hope it's free. I hope it's free for all Africans. All Africans.
It's probably
of course it is.
I hope so. It should be.
No way. And Ngannou, The French, I can't. Like,
he's never fighting again. I tell you right here, hot take. Right here, never fighting again in the UFC.
Here's a hot take. He didn't stick up for Jones when Jones was complaining about pay. He was a company man, and then when he got the belt and wanted to get paid, then now he cares. So he's a bitch.
Yeah, I agree. Insight, and I like Francis a lot,
brother. Bang.
I like Francis a lot. I like Francis a lot.
That's true, but I tell you what, that motherfucker ain't ever fighting the UFC again.
I mean, you got Michael Chandler's a company guy, Gage company guy, like
DC.
Honestly, Jones is like he's the company outlaw, but he'll go fight. Do you see Jones at the beginning of his career? He fought like 20 times in like 3 years. Like he had
his first UFC fight in like 9 months, right?
Yeah, he just had trouble picking up homeless men. You know, like he had to get his name out there.
You love that.
Oh boy!
What's he saying?
Boy.
It's fucking true, man.
Did you guys see Dana after David Banner? Did you guys see Dana after the main event? Hey, David Banner, I'm from Boston. I know Dana White.
You're making it like
most of you fans, all you people. I know exactly what that guy's about. He's a great businessman. Motherfucker was clutching his chest and all out of breath, red in the face, about to go on an Alex Jones rant.
Happy or sad?
Well, he was sad that fucking Usman lost.
Usman's a company guy.
He is. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And so I think I like Izzy a lot. I like Izzy a lot.
Yeah. You see Dana's face?
Alex Pereira is going to be the new champion too.
You see Dana's face?
I didn't
see his face after. I didn't see it.
Man, watch the replays, man. Watch the replays.
No, I'll watch it later tomorrow.
Watch the replays.
I'll watch it later.
That shit
I will. I'll definitely watch it. I laugh every time when Dana White talks like a gangster. I laugh my fucking balls off because he's the phoniest motherfucker in the world.
The question is, how long does Leon keep the belt?
Who's he gonna have to fight? Won't Usman get a rematch? Within like 6 months?
He might not.
Yeah, because of the knockout, right? You got to take at least 6 months after a knockout, right? Get knocked out.
Yeah, but Leon's gonna take 6 months anyway.
Yeah, he should. He deserves it.
6 months? That motherfucker only fights once a year.
Right. Sometimes not even.
Yeah, but that's not his fault. All his fights always get fucking people.
Sometimes it's his fault. Sometimes it's been his fault.
Yeah, no, it has been his fault sometimes. Absolutely. To be fair, you're right. It has been his fault.
Man, I tell you what.
It was.
The fucking
it was a nice head kick.
Don't like that shit, man. He don't like that shit leaving his country, eh?
It was a nice head kick.
No, he set it up with the he faked with the right and went to the left with the hook. So when he slipped,
come on,
boom, that kick was right there.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Good.
He was like that, and then
right
the hook
there.
and he slipped
right
it.
There.
Oh, right into the kick.
He fell out of his chair.
Hey, real and raw. What the fuck? Look at him. He's still. Are you all right, Kiwi? He's got the hollow face of death behind him. I love this guy.
Kiwi just got head kicked by his chair.
Look, he even lost his hat.
Kick myself out of my chair.
Yo, did Leon Edwards just get you, bro?
Leon Edwards. No, John Jones came up from behind.
Where does hat go? He lost his hat.
Yeah, he lost his hat.
That was crazy.
KO'd the pound for pound champ. I'm still buzzing. I am too, Wales. I love Leon for that. I really fucking do.
Yo, is Kiwi injured, bro?
No, he's fine. He's just he don't do this often, but when he does, hey, he's such a happy guy.
Wait. Did the hat fly that far?
He fucking took
no, it just fell off.
I thought it flew over there.
Ground.
Hey, people,
Yeah, what happened?
Moonshiners. You guys know the show Moonshiners back in the day? Well, that's Kiwi in Australia. He's a moonshiner.
Dude, that shit's like peyote or something, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
I got some other shit that's like peyote, man.
He's all right, Wales.
In
Hey, look at Kiwi. Wales is like, is he okay?
Right.
See?
In under an hour,
no more.
Kiwi went from making
Wales,
cauliflower
we're from New Zealand, bro.
to totally
tough,
destroyed.
I know you're right. You're right. Insight at the beginning. I'm making cauliflower and
To destroyed.
What's time? Oh, yeah.
Who'd you just see, Kiwi?
Oh, I see my wife kicking my ass in a little bit.
She's gonna kill you, bro. You're dead.
Hey, we're all gonna get killed by our wives, probably.
I know my wife's by 3:20. She's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm on a post show."
Okay, we're gonna. All right, let's get through these. Let's get through these last 4 fights or whatever it is. Kiwi.
Oh, that we've already done one.
Can you handle it?
No, we're down to like the last fight.
Oh, okay. All right.
We've done Pedro, Putalava, we we don't need to give that any fucking shit.
Right.
And what do we need to talk about? We've been talking about the fucking event of the night all day, haven't we?
Yeah,
Since we've started talking, we have.
No, we didn't talk. No, we talked about Luke Rockhold for the people in the chat. That was it. We went up to there.
Well, we
talked about Aldo. We talked about Aldo. Now we're gonna talk about Edwards and Usman.
Hey Banner, the show ends when it ends, bro. This is how this works.
Yeah.
Like Kiwi might drop. My wife might come kill me. Granite might. Who knows what Granite will do? He might. Whatever. The show ends when it ends. Like Tupac said, "Screaming thug till I die before I pass out." Like at some point, we'll end it. I'm gonna take another leak and then I'll come back and see what's going on.
Come right back inside. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're welcome, bro. Anytime, bro.
Come back. We might be here. We might not be.
Yeah, Dave Banner. I'm not gonna end the show like right now. I'm gonna be on for another 25 minutes to half an hour. But if Insight's gonna go, he's gonna go. If Kiwi's gonna go, they can go. I'll keep it going for a couple more minutes after. This is listen, David Banner. This is how old school I am, brother. Listen to this, brother. I like that, dude, for old school. That's a New Jersey band right there.
The Jersey band. Oh, that's a Jersey.
Yeah, they're from Jersey. Yep. I seen them 5 times in the 80s, in the late 80s, mid 80s and late 80s.
Who's that?
I drank with them after the show. Good people.
Who's that?
He's quick. He's
Overkill
the band.
I seen Overkill at Ozfest a couple times.
Oh, you seen them? You seen them?
Yeah.
I seen them 5 times. Yeah, they're a good band. They're really good band.
I got my nose broken at Ozfest, and I reset it in the bathroom myself.
What were you, slam dancing? Because I've been in so many pits.
Yeah. But
you got the nose?
Yeah, dudes were going high. It was like Disturbed, so it was like more like meatheads. And I went through one more time, and I got cracked. Boom.
Hey, Insight. I was in original Slayer mosh pits, original Megadeth pits.
I was in Lamb of God, Wall of Death.
That's a good one. I seen Lamb of God. Yep, that's a big pit. That's a big pit.
Yeah,
that's a good pit.
That's it. So,
dude, I was in some violent fucking pits, man.
Wales, New Jersey is up in Sussex. This dude's up at 3:32.
Oh
I'm a little jet lagged because I was in the West Coast.
Yeah, you were in Alaska, so you're kind of used to staying up.
I woke up at 12 today because the 3 hours got me all messed up.
Yeah, it does. Jet lag fucks everybody up. You're right, Insight. It does.
Motherfucker, you said you were fighting.
Yeah, wait. Oh, Wales. Wales followed me from Twitter. That's where Wales came from.
Play some Metallica. I usually do. I have Damage Incorporated on Friday nights for Savage.
Oh, so what we need to do?
Savage.
What we need to do, Granite. What we need to do is we got to keep fucking Insight flying around the world, being jet lagged, fucking picking up new subscribers.
Or you need to not have Granite take a 30-minute shower and make coffee after Jay goes off.
No, yeah, you know what? Hey, I'll take that hit. Usually, I would rather do it right after. You know what I mean? Next time, we'll definitely go on right after.
If I wasn't jet lagged, I probably would have not made it.
You know what, Kiwi? I mean, Inside. I was actually thinking. I'm like, I think he's gonna be up late regardless, anyways. I was thinking that.
Wales is out. See you, Wales.
Wales, peace, brother. Thank you, bro. Thanks. Hey, subscribe and like. We're on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, Friday nights for picks after weigh-ins and face-offs and post fights. And I got all kinds of training stuff in there.
I wonder what kind of Chinese food he's eating.
Yeah, I was gonna say. He said I'm off to eat some Chinese from last night. New Jersey Insight. Thanks for bringing me here. Great show, lads. Hey, thank you, Wales, to New Jersey, and thank you, Insight, for bringing them in.
I guess so.
David Banner, thanks for being here. And we're not ending the show. I'm not ending the show. If they need to go, they can go. You know, that's just the way it is. That's how we roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go in a minute, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Leon Edwards.
Take the floor. Take the floor, Insight.
Take the floor, Insight.
Please. Tell me.
Leon Edwards took advantage of a dude. This is a long track here. So you got Usman improved his stand-up, right?
Yep.
But he's a ground guy. Jorge let him catch him, right? Forget Colby and him. They're even at what they do, except for the power.
Yep. I agree.
Now, Jorge got caught by him, which fluke, but like stupid by Jorge in a stand-up game, right?
Yep.
So this guy tonight thought at the end when Edwards is fading, he could do what he wants with his stand-up. And he's a wrestler. So
that's his bread and butter. You're right.
He's a wrestler.
Yep.
Like, where's the ground? Like, why are you putting yourself in a position to get head kicked with a minute to go in a fight you dominated?
Champions usually don't make that mistake. You're right. That one split second mistake, you know.
Like, wasn't GSP's mistake was earlier versus Sarah. Like, make a mistake early, get lucky. This is like, come on, man. Like, this late, Leon's not even like a finisher. Like,
but Leon hits a lot harder than Colby Covington.
But Colby Covington doesn't hit hard at all.
No, I know. He's got pillow hands. That's
how many knockouts does Edwards have?
He has TKOs. I don't know how many knockouts, but I know he has TKOs.
No,
maybe 6,
15, maybe now 7 of 15 or something.
Maybe 6,
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like 7 of 15 now. Is that right?
He's got more than 15. More than 15.
20 and 3. He's 20 and 3.
7.
Yeah, 20. So 7. So it was right. Yeah.
So he's not a knockout guy.
No, he's not a knockout
guy. One out of every 3. It breaks down to like 1 out of every 3 fights he knocks someone out.
Let's look him back if he has any one-punch knockouts late in a fight. Ready? Let's look. TKO.
Oh shit! This is something I never looked at. I never looked at this.
He beat a dude in the first 8 seconds.
Oh, you're going back to
way back.
Early record.
I mean, he did knock out a dude at 4:59 in London.
Yeah, but it's not 5 rounds.
And it's a TKO. I don't think he has any other knockout. He does. Here you go.
No, he doesn't, man. He doesn't, man.
TKOs. Usually TKOs.
No, he doesn't, bro. That's what it was like. It was like fucking. It was like 100.
Yeah, but Leon
landed was like 150 to 1.
Right.
Leon Edwards got better and better and better and better and better and better, just like Usman got better.
But he's not. But the one punch knockout is like.
No, he ain't. No, you're right. But kicks are a lot harder than a fucking a punch.
Yo, in altitude in the 5th round when you've been dominated, like one punch power. I can see like a Derek Lewis one punch power guy or your boy down in.
It was a head kick though. It wasn't a punch.
Honestly, bro, he's the guy 27 feet above sea level, right? Edwards.
4,000.
He's 27 feet above sea level.
4,000 feet above sea level.
Shh. Stop, Granite. Edwards is 27 feet above sea level. He's in England. 27 feet.
Yeah.
Feet.
He's training at fucking what is it called? Fucking
sea level.
Elevation.
Sea level.
He's training in fucking Colorado at Elevate fucking. He's training at 4,000 feet. Yes, they're both raising. He's leaving. This is how I worked it out, right? He's going up like fucking 3,600 feet, and he's going up nearly fucking 8.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I worked it out in my brain.
Leon went there.
You're going to be starved of oxygen. You know what I mean?
Yo, Leon gassed versus Nate. Like, why didn't he gas tonight? He had to defend takedowns. He got pummeled a bit. Like, how did he not gas tonight?
He said he didn't gas versus Nate. He said he got bored. He said he got bored. That's what he said about this fight. He said, I cannot get bored in this fight. I got to focus the whole fight.
You can't get bored versus Usman.
That's what he said. That's what he said. You know what I mean? That's what Leon Edwards said this week.
How was he not gassed? He was gassed. He was fucked the whole...
But not
I
as
thought he
gassed.
was playing possum. I thought he was playing possum.
Not as gassed as versus Nate.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Who? What are we talking about? Which fight are we talking about?
Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards went to Utah 2 weeks prior to get used to acclimated.
Yeah, but Usman walks up steps at elevation. Usman like all he does is live there.
Yeah, in Colorado. You're right. I mean, Usman.
Yeah,
Usman was a great champion, and you know what? Odds are pretty good. He'll probably get that belt back fucking one more time. I mean, he's that good, but his knees are getting bad.
And when you get rocked like that after 35, could end you.
Yeah, you're right. Like I fell on my head at fucking 33 or 34, and or 32 or something, and it made me more aggressive. You know what I mean? But I never took beatings like that in the ring. I sparred in the ring many times. I fought amateur. I never took beatings.
Well, he didn't get beaten. He just got knocked the fuck out.
Knocked out, yeah. So I've only been knocked out once in my life, like for 1 second when I was like 14. I didn't see the punch coming from two older men.
Let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. This is going to be a fucking Pena fucking Nunez fucking living off
but Nunez wasn't slept like this. They might not give him a rematch.
Yeah. I was wondering you guys thought on that. Well, you guys don't think he gets a rematch?
Okay, you really think that maybe you might be right.
What if Nate Diaz beats
I really think
Kazmat?
they couldn't.
Kazmat could get it anyway after beating Nate, and also the Leon Edwards Masvidal beef could be a selling point.
Well, Masvidal sells tickets, and Dana White's all about selling tickets. So that could happen in sight. That could happen.
Oh man, if you look at fucking how Dana was when there's like Usman fucking lying on that guy at one stage, you can see Dana in the background because like I watch the background because I like to watch the background because I'm a bit of a fucking freak. And there's fucking Dana and he's all sad when Usman's all over. He's like, ooh. So maybe he's trying to sell this fucking big pommy fucking card.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either.
Mate, I'll find it and I'll
watch it later.
I'll find it. Dana's all sad when Usman's on fucking it's round 4. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm all with you.
And I'm actually gonna take off now, boys.
Insight, thanks for joining us, bro. We love you, brother. You're a brother. You're a brother. Right. You're a brother, man. Thank you, brother.
Enjoy
we
your
appreciate
night,
it. We appreciate it. Next week, next.
Hey, Granite.
Yeah.
Hey, Granite.
Yeah.
Can you don't find it bad that if I want to like fucking get on Insight's reaction show, why would
I ever be bad? I want everyone to be with everybody, man. I'm a team player. I don't get jealous. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? No, yeah.
I just want to ask you, man.
Do you think? No, you don't have to ask me. No, Insight has to ask you to go on.
I just want to ask him.
Grant, you could come on too.
Yeah, no, we already talked about, any fucking do your thing, brother. Just as long as you do your shit here with me, I'm happy, bro. You know what I mean?
There you go.
All right, I don't want to upset anybody.
Granite can come on that too, though.
Yeah, I'm not a little child that fucking immature and insecure. I'm comfortable in my skin. I got fucking self-respect, motherfucker. So I'm good. But I respect you and Insight. So, hey, I'm proud of Insight and anything that makes, you know what I mean? We're team players. Teamwork makes the dream work, man. You know what I mean?
That's it.
There's no jealousy amongst us. You know what I mean? There's no jealousy ever.
Much love.
All right.
Much love. Hey, Insight, have a good night. Tell your wife and the family, God bless you and yours. You know what I mean?
Will do, Granite. Kiwi, don't fall out your chair.
One love, brother. One love.
Hey?
One love, Insight. Kiwi, yeah, of course, brother. Do your thing, bro. Like, yeah, dude, I want you to fucking, grow your brand, bro. You're a good man, brother. Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. You're a good man, brother. You're a good man, bro. I want other people to be able to have you on their show too, bro. That's what it's all about, sharing with each other. Everyone jumps on everyone's shit. You know what I mean?
I just had a little bit of trouble. I don't know if I was exclusive or nothing.
No, dude, as long as you do this with me, right? Like what we do, that's all, I told you, brother, a long time ago, you're the co-host. Kiwi, what kind of fucking brother would I be if I say, Kiwi, just stay with me? I would be a fucking jerk off, bro. You know what I mean? That'd be the worst guy to be a partner with, a co-host with. You know what I mean? So if you get an opportunity, I want you to go take that opportunity. But you're always going to be, with me on fucking Savage Inc. and stuff. So, and you always got a seat on fucking the Bloody Bean. So you're always good. You're always going to do the post fights. You know what I mean? So you're always doing your time, here. Because this is half yours too, bro. You know what I mean? It's not just mine. It's yours too, bro. Good. Yeah, it's yours too, bro. It's yours too, bro. But I want you to fucking go out there and fucking, do your other things too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I want you to do your other things, and I want you to fucking share, and fucking that's the way it all gets out there even more. You know what I mean? Hey, Kiwi, where you from? Oh, I'm from the Buddy B Savage Inc. I'm with fucking Granite over there. You know what I mean?
Fucking
yeah, so it's good. So everyone's names are getting mentioned. It's just good that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Insight asked me, he's like, will you come back on and shit? I'm like, yeah, of course I will, dude. Of course I'll come back on your fucking show.
Yeah, why would I? I think we just keep on fucking condensing it.
Yeah, I'm never stopping, dude. I'm over. I started this like almost 2 years ago, and I'm never stopping. I learned tech enough now where now I got some really brilliant fucking good shit fucking coming. You know what I mean? Actually, for our boy up there, who said put on Metallica, well, I'm gonna put it on right now. See, Kiwi knows.
You fucking be careful though, bro.
No, what are you talking about, brother? I use the fair use act. I write it on. It's already written in there, brother. Like,
yeah, I know you don't fear the death, but you.
No, I don't fear nothing, brother. I don't fear anything. Why would I fear anything? A coward dies 1,000 fucking deaths. Fuck that. I ain't no coward. I know you ain't either, bro. Oh, look at that one. That one didn't work. Let me see. I got some fucking old school Metallica. The first 3 albums with Cliff Burton. I'm old school, brother. You got to stick around, fucking subscribe and like dudes, man, you know? And like you'll always see us doing content. You always see me doing content with my people or by myself. Like you out. We love to scream and shout. Is that good Metallica for you, brother? Or fucking what? Am I real? What the fuck, dude? Come on, dude. I seen original Metallica in the 80s, bro. I seen Metallica like 5 times in the 80s. I seen original Slayer 4 times. Original Megadeth 3 times. Like all the biggest band, I seen like 150 shows, and I did my own shows. I got my own 2 albums. I'm working on a 3rd and 4th album, top secret right now. I'm a musician myself, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm inspired by the first 3 Metallica albums and the first 4 Slayer albums and the first 3 Megadeth albums. You know what I mean? Like I'm an original guy, the original bands. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna play something for these dudes because they need some a little bit of fucking some prayers. So I'm gonna play some local stuff here. I'm gonna play a little local stuff here, but you're gonna have to hear it from right here.
Yeah, everybody out there calling him. Boom, 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 bitch. Get low. You know, he play a whole lot of that. No B shit. You know, BK, you get smoked, nigga.
Leon Edwards.
That ups. For the headshot. Hey. Oh, bro, what I'm telling you. Hey, niggas know, we the real get back gang. What niggas talking about? Hey, Cal, you woman, Brody. Hey, yo, Fredo, that nigga go grab a potato. Like he don't know that I kill for the case, so I pull up and give him a facial. He be talking that shit, but that nigga a bitch, and we know he ain't even like that. Every time we even, but see me, I'm breathing, that nigga can't get his life back. Hey, yo, Cal, I hope Jared's killer bleeds and has a slow leak. Hit them all in this shit with this switch and stand over that bitch when they smoke me. It's walk down. I get the drop, I'ma sit on their spot till they pop out. 5.56 in my ARP and these creatures I got knock a cop down. Ride for the gang and die for the gang, so I live my life with no regrets. Wear my shit from side to side when I aim. Have a fully out, don't leave him wet. Chillin' with the ops, nigga think he hot shit. Now he wanna set a threat. Now I'm trying to get him from the Brody, kill him, so we went ahead and made a bet. Wonder why Fredo walk with a limp, I have bulge in his pants, cause he walk with a stick. Got a fully on me when I spin on them kids. Nothing less than a 30 getting drunk when I spin. Everybody got low when I send that they whip whole summer. It's slow for them niggas again. Though we wasn't on shit, but it's litty again. I feel bad for my ops, most them niggas is dead. Bitch boy, yeah, you put all them shots in my whip, but your man's got guy in the whip. Bitch boy, yeah, you told on J Money and Mook, so you know when I catch you it's lit. Just remember my guys, but whatever. The glizzy on board and that's not the Beretta. Why y'all throw all them shots in his sweater? Cause he was a bitch, so my shot got with him. Who the fuck niggas think on the bet? I slam on his ass every day till he dead. Scratch him off for the list, now who's next? I'm on slammers, I still haven't touched since we met. And they know when I bring them shits out, I make sure niggas straight, everyone get a stick. My little shotters ain't all got a chop, so they get them a switch. Bitch retarded, she stutter and spit. See, I got a Glock and little bro got a Glock, but I'd rather pull up on a trade 5. Get the jump from a bitch and pull up where he stay. Hit him all in this shit, tell him take 5. Always want me dead, but cannot give me. For he's riding dirty in a rennie. Fully auto, shake him like he did he. Run these hollows racing through his kidney.
Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? So I'm gonna play my own music that I made with my producer and some of my boys, local MCs that were actually doing it a lot longer than I was. I think you might enjoy this. I don't know where my boy Kiwi is, but that's fine. He has the right to go do what he needs to do, but he's here. Here we go. You know,
I'm Shannon Listrear.
no, sorry, Shannon. It's not I have nothing against you, ma'am.
Think again. I've heard things that'll blow your mind. And now I think it's time you get the whole story.
Thank you, Wells.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips. The war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips. The war's been on. It's been on, it's dead wrong. You playing against a stack deck. Street life to life is walking on the third deck. Used to push a sick whip. Used to have an ill grip, now they got an ill bit. Single mother chasing bad kids on their own, cause Papa ain't home. A vicious cycle for the paper, like a high chaser. Bags of dough, that's gone a week later. Back chasing, blazing trails, using up favors. Jeopardizing everybody that you know. Taking down empires when them whistles blow. Stitches a habit, know the rules, motherfucker. Everyone loses, cause this prison's full of these suckers. There's a new world order, you think you free? Try crossing the border, motherfucker, you get slaughtered. Decreasing populations, they stopping whole nations. These plans, they in motion, you cattle just waiting. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips. The war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips. The war's been on.
Life is crazy, it's hard and short. Gotta maintain to hold down the fort. Close round the Lord, waiting for the day of Armageddon. Be the final call. My sins don't compare to crimes committed by the gigantic empire. Lives are wicked, cause they knew the right people. Lives are wicked. We've been advised, we visit this country despite our citizenship. I'm sick of this shit, we bigger than this. I feel like killing the bitch. Got the Statue of Liberty. Fuck the rhetoric you giving me. You can't take away from my pride and my dignity. Peace of some highs, killing ignorance. Peace of my sick fuck fam, we killing this. And my cliques can't stand from the rest. We stay brilliant on the mission to be the best.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips. The war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your door is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips. The war's been on.
Focus when I wrote this. Bang bang nizzles coming like a million locusts. I got that get the gab when I jab, when I mad, or when I stab shit up and maneuver. This ain't the sticks, this is the sewers. Real ghetto bricks, yeah. In Boston, the whites been in the jets. Crazy white boys like me get mad respect, passed down from generation to generation. I know the real deal situation. Bobby Bang Bang Neil, my real name. Glossy over the Atlantic Ocean. Frantic, Irish fanatic, MC Steel. Cause I'm so real. Got DAs buying our shit. Feds INS, suck my dick. Pass that shit quick. Can't believe I'm sparking healer. With you hypocrites. Run your mouth, you piece of shit. Now you're gonna get dealt with legit. Kissing people's ass, trying to get rich.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting out.
That's off my second album, The Forgotten Ones, Unforgettable. That's on CD, baby. That was done in 2010 and 11. I think I kept doing shows on that album till 2013. So I haven't done an album. Actually, I started the third album in 2016. And then I had to come off all the Oxycontin and the oxycodones and the Xanax I was on for 16 plus years. A bad injury in 2003. So I got 54 months coming up September 8th. It'll be 54 months. So, yeah. So that's why I stopped with the music. You know what I mean? But I was working all the time. And I'd go to the studio on the weekends for one night for like 8-12 hours. We'd always have fun making the albums. The first album is Bobby Nizzo. That's my MC name, a.k.a. Quadruple Stab Wounds. But Bobby Nizzo featuring Boss and Mike Assassins, BMA. Boston Mike Assassins. We couldn't use that on the second album because of Boston Music Awards. We would have got copyrighted, but they let us use it on the first one. Bobby Nizzo featuring BMA, Boston Mike Assassins, The Union Way, Phantom Menace Shit, Volume 88. I know you'll enjoy that album. That's like a horrorcore rap album, really hardcore rap. That the second album, I got more mature a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Better, more of a steady flow. On my first album, I was more like Old Dirty Bastard, really erratic and all over the place, but it all made sense. You know what I mean? I was just really wild on the first album, really wild. But anyways, folks, like, you know, the biggest thing I got from this card tonight is the spirit of a man, how far and how deep you could dig as a man. And you could dig down deep like Luke Rockhold did, right? A lot of fighters did it tonight, you know what I mean? But especially Luke Rockhold and Leon Edwards. I'm so happy for Leon Edwards. I'm sorry for Usman because I like Usman as a person. You know, I think he's a good dude. You know what I mean? Honestly, a good person. He's a good man. He got his father free, got his family together. His brother's a big heavyweight like me. You know what I mean? He's got some talent. You know, Usman's a good man. He was a good champion. He's a classy champion. He wasn't a punk or nothing. You know what I mean? He always spoke his mind, tried to be as classy as he could, you know, and not a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Always run his mouth, always just being honest about everything. And have a lot of self-belief in himself. And I understand that. I have nothing but, you know, I have a lot of confidence. And people might say that's fucking, what's it called? Being conceited? No, it's being convinced. I train hard every fucking day. So I know what the fuck I can do to somebody. You know what I mean? But I don't want to hurt nobody no more. You know, that was way back in the days. But someone gets, you know, in my 2-foot area with a hostile attitude, they're going to get hurt. I don't care how tough they are. They're going to get hurt. I think that little clip there sums up the whole fucking day because I was watching fights for 9 hours today. Shout out to MVP, Michael Venom Page, fought Mike Perry, Bare Knuckle, BKFC in England. That was a fucking really good fight. MVP couldn't throw flying knees, couldn't throw fucking head kicks or anything. Just used his hands, used a lot of good lateral movement. I was really impressed with his footwork. Venom Page, MVP, I wasn't a huge fan till about a year ago. I started watching how he trains and stuff before fights and stuff. I see the people he trains with, and they're very explosive. That's the type of person I am when I train, you know, fighting. You know, I fought amateur boxing and I spar with some of the best fighters around here. I always loved it. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't going to go to jail or something, or someone was going to rat on me, or someone that I was fighting grown men when I was teenagers. So I love the fight game, and I love it that you could fight at these elite levels and not get in trouble for it and get paid and change your life for all that hard work that you put in. You know what I mean? If we had iPhones in the 80s and 90s, I'd have a knockout reel, a pretty big knockout reel. You know what I mean? Definitely a big knockout reel. And that's on God and my kids and all the gods. Like why? You know, I have no reason to lie. It's just the way it was. I was born in 71, so I was a teenager in the 80s, and I was in my 20s in the 90s, and then I got married in 2001 with a woman I've been with since 1992. You know what I mean? I grew up with her. You know what I mean? So, you know, it just happened. You know what I mean? Shit just happens. One more. I got 2 kids. One's on his way. His last year in senior basketball. He got made the captain on the team for this year, and His dream is always to go to Duke. So we'll see if he goes to Duke University and plays basketball because he's really fucking good. Like that good. Not because he's my son. He's been practicing his whole fucking life. He's that good. You know what I mean? Really proud of that kid. Really proud of my other kid. 27 years old. You know, daughter, she was Dean's List, UMass, JFK. It costs a lot of money to put your kids through college, especially here in Boston. It costs a lot of money here in Quincy and Boston, the Quincy and Boston area, right here together. With two cities connected to each other. Literally, Quincy should be Boston. You know what I mean? But it's 13 different boroughs in Quincy, and there's like, I think 11 boroughs in Boston, or 12. So two big cities beside each other. You know what I mean? Boston and Quincy are like a mini New York, basically, with all different boroughs. You know what I mean? Irish, Italian, you know, Black American, African American, right? Spanish. Cape Verdeans, Armenians, Polacks, Germans, every ethnic group you get. A lot of Asians, every ethnic group you can think of are here. Dominican Republican, Dominicans. There's a lot of people, good people, you know. And you know, one thing about America, people out there, I want people to understand this: we ain't divided. Those are fucking knuckleheads on fucking line on social media. They talk about the presidents and this and that. They argue all day long. You know why? Because they got no fucking lice. All right? They got no fucking lice. If you guys sit on fucking line and argue about fucking who's the president, it don't fucking matter who the fucking president is. Because the president doesn't run our country, people. You get that through your head. Go do your fucking homework about America, all right? I love this fucking country. That's why my iced coffee is in a fucking American flag with a fucking eagle right in the fucking middle of it. All right, see that fucking old-fashioned American flag? My wife makes it. She got a 5-star rating. She makes all kinds of shit. You guys, I got huge businesses coming up for people. Listen, I'm going to bring you a lot better content. A lot better. I just started this, people. I just started doing this stuff. My hours are like 1,000 right now almost. Right, close to 1,000 right now. Real close. I need 2,000 hours this year, and I need 1,000 fucking subscribers on here. All my stuff on fucking on every podcast app is all doing good. You know what I mean? Like Spotify, Apple podcasts, iTunes, like browser. You know, the browser, we get a lot. I get a lot of fucking views. We get a lot of views. And you know, I'm on every podcast app. I wanted to make sure this one was on it. It's gonna stop being on all the podcasts because I didn't have time to set up, you know, my microphones, my headphones, and everything. And I got to get the people that are on here to have their headphones on too, so the audio is really good. Audio interfaces. I need everyone to be able to hear it that listen to podcasts. You know what I mean? So I'm learning as I'm going technology because I was running water tunnel shafts as a sandhog. That's what that tattoo is. I got a lot of tattoos, but that's what that is. Sandhogs, Boston Sandhogs. Since 1903, you know what I mean? So I did almost 20 years as a sandhog, as you know, running shifts, top man steward, you know what I mean? Steward, and there's a steward and there's a foreman, you know what I mean? We run the fucking the jobs. They were huge government jobs in Massachusetts. Water tunnels, 8 separate water tunnels, you know what I mean? And I did the central. I was on the central artery tunnel for cars and buses and trucks, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was on a lot of tunnel jobs in the mid-90s all the way to 2010 and 11. That's when my doctors made me go on disability after my injury in 2003. So people, listen, I'm just trying to tell you a little about me. The people that don't know me, I'm a stand-up guy. I'm very loyal. Loyalty is royalty. I'm old school, you know what I mean? I train like a fucking savage. I'm a businessman. I'm a nice man. As long as you're nice with me, I'm nice with you. You know what I mean? It's not where you're from. It's where you're at. But I take a lot of pride where I come from. That's why I put the 617 at the end. That's the 617 area code. You can go look it up if you want to, and you'll see where I'm from. This is where all the fucking miners come from. All the sandhogs, we're all miners. We built a lot of tunnels in Boston. We had the first fucking subway system in Boston. You know what I mean? Way before New York. You know what I mean? Boston, there's a lot of fucking history here in Quincy. John Quincy Adams' houses are right down the street from here. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? I come from a really fucking historic American fucking city, Boston and Quincy, one of the first cities in freaking America, one of the first states. You know what I mean, I call it Massachusetts. It costs a lot of fucking money to live here, man. It really does. It's right up there with Manhattan in New York, Brooklyn, where my buddy Ken's from, the producer of Rush Hour MMA, DC, where Jay's from, is expensive. Certain parts in LA, very expensive. You can look it up. 617 area code is up there in the top 5, easy in the country. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th, but it's definitely in the top 5. And that's why we call it Massachusetts. Here's a perfect example, just a quick example. I was working at one time. I was on a tunnel job, and across the street there was they were building a power plant. That's part of it's falling at the end of my job. They were building a power plant across the street, and my business manager called me and said, "Listen, the laborer's business manager over there needs a favor from you. Will you go over there and work 7 days a week, and you won't have to do much work? You just have to look after his son because he's got death threats." So I said, "Yeah, of course, I'll do that for Tommy Williams. God bless your soul, Tommy Williams. He died in a horrible accident. Great guy, great leader for his union." So I went over there for a year. So check this out. I was working 7 days a week, right? 12-hour days, right? Union money, which is huge money, right? Good money. I was grossing probably $5-6 grand a week, and I was taking home like $2,800. So that's how much Massachusetts takes from you. You know what I mean? Massachusetts. So that gives you an idea. You know what I mean? So it's like the more you make, the more they take. It's like if you work over 50 hours, that overtime is gonna get eaten up from taxes and shit. It's really fucking kind of unfucking fair. But at the same time, I never had to call the cops in my life, but for my kids and their kids, if it pays for them to be safe and shit, hey, fuck it, it's all worth it. If it pays for us to have the biggest military and the strongest military and the biggest fucking Navy, because we have Navy all over the world. You know what I mean? And Russia does too. You know what I mean? But I think I get along with Russia. I have Russian friends. I have Chinese friends. You know what I mean? I just don't like their governments. That's all. I don't even think they like their fucking governments. They have to. They get fucking executed. But you got to stand up, people. You know what I mean? You can't be afraid. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. So those guys tonight, they showed they weren't cowards. They didn't fold under adversity. You know what I mean? Luke Rockhold, salute to you, brother. I know you're from the Northeast, brother. Leon Edwards, I'm so fucking proud of you, dude. Salute Jamaica, Negril, all of Jamaica. I love Rastafari, Irie, all Jamaica. I love Jamaica. I love Jamaicans. I love the Jamaican people. I know that's where Leon Edwards is from. And, England, salute. I mean, you got a fucking England winner there that's coming home with a belt, and you guys should be very proud of that man, and you should be very proud of Tyson Fury and Usyk. Salute to Usyk and AJ. Hey, listen, Anthony Joshua, you got plenty of money. You get your faculties, right? You don't have to fight no more. You have nothing to prove. You're a 2-time world champion, heavyweight world champion, all right? Best man on the planet. You beat Klitschko for the belt. After you got knocked out, you got up and beat him, all right? So you're a savage, okay? Don't worry about the losses. You won those belts. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. You'll be respected the rest of your life. You earned your respect now. Now go enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Go lift weights and become a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? And be healthy because you got plenty of money now. You got plenty of money. You had plenty of money. You don't even have to fight. Probably didn't have to fight fucking 5 fights ago. You know what I mean? So don't worry about fighting no more, Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? Usyk's a slick fucking boxer. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury would beat all he is. You know, I'm just being honest. And I'm from my favorite heavyweights are fucking Mike Tyson, Jack Dempsey, Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis. You know what I mean? There's so many. Like I go on and on. You know what I mean? But UFC, I've been watching since the beginning. You know what I mean? Since the 90s. I used to watch it on VHS tapes. I'd have people tape it for me, or or I'd be lucky enough to catch it. You know what I mean? Because I was working all the time. You know what I mean? When you have kids, you got to work. You know what I mean? You got to take care of your kids. And I was, with a brotherhood and a sisterhood in the unions and just making good money. You know what I mean? So I had to go make that money. So new visuals, new creative process. I'm going to keep it real and raw. Nothing's ever scripted on this channel or the podcast, because this is a podcast too, people. I want you to know that. Sometimes I don't make it a podcast. Sometimes I just make it the video version for YouTube, because I'm loyal to YouTube too, most of all. You know what I mean? And but I'm always going to do this. And I got some other things. I'm doing comedy. I'm a musician. I'm writing my third and fourth albums, and I'm writing comedy, and I'm going into business. I want to give a shout out to I did 7 or 8 days with these men that I respect. I respected Tony Robbins as one of them. I respected him for years. I've always loved Tony Robbins, but Tony Robbins and Dean Grazi, I just want to make sure I get his last name right, because I don't want to ever. Oh, Dean Graziosi. What a nice guy. I did his it's kind of like he teaches you the ins and outs of business, which I already know business very well, but he teaches you how to do it on the internet and all that stuff. He's a multimillionaire, and he works for himself, and I'll never work for anyone ever again. I'm not good at taking orders anyways. That's why I was always a boss. You know what I mean? So I got offered to be a boss before I even took that union job. So it's the reason I took it. Yeah. So I'm learning just to be like an entrepreneur, and I got a lot of education about life. I've been places I could go. I could write fucking 10 different books on my life. You know what I mean? I've beaten the odds so many times and never had to sell my soul. I looked death in the eyes 1,000 times, over 1,000 times, and I overcome it and beat it square on. Hit it right down the middle like a fastball, but with the fists and feet. I was a savage, growing up. 80s and 90s, you had to fight. Where I was from, you know what I mean? If you didn't fight, you get your head kicked in. You know what I mean? It was either you fighting or you getting beat up. So you had to fight. And I enjoyed fighting. I was a little too comfortable in chaos. I was a product of my environment. I'm not a product of my environment. I haven't been a product of my environment for a long, long time. Since I had my first fucking kid. Will be 28 in October. I had a whole different perspective on life. And my son, that's 17 right now. My second kid. He'll be 18 in April. He got his last year of basketball at Quincy in the high school. And that's it. It's he should be a fucking top 10 fucking draft pick in the NBA. And Duke University should definitely want my son, because he's such a good kid, listens very well, won the Culture Kindness Award in 8th grade before in junior high, before he went to his last day of junior high, before he went to high school after the summer. He won the Culture Kindness Award. My daughter won all kinds of awards there 10 years prior. I cried tears of joy because I got kicked out of that school in 8th grade. So, you know what I mean? My kids, honor roll, fucking high honors, honor roll society. They're just so smart. And I was always smart. I just didn't like authority figures, because I grew up without my father all my life. I didn't meet my father until I was 32 years old. So I had a stepfather, but he's more like just a good friend of me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't need my stepfather or my mother really to take care of me, after a certain age. I was out there fucking doing the wrong things and, selling drugs because they took sports away from me when I was winning Little League championships as a pitcher and a hitter. Too young to even be playing in Little League, but beating all the older kids like I always fucking did my whole life, my first 13, 14 years of my life, and all the way up to now, all the older guys, but I respect a lot of those older guys. I lost about 60, 70 friends. They're all gone, way too young. I missed them all. I have a lot of friends that are still alive locally. They do their thing. I've been doing my own thing. the past 54, coming up on 54 months. So, you know, during those 54 months, I started getting inspired by like the Smoke Box by Be Real, with Be Real from Cypress Hill, Hot Boxing, the first 2 seasons of Hot Boxing with Eben Britton and Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was one of my inspirations growing up. Marvin Hagler before him. And then in the 80s, after Marvin Hagler retired, after he didn't lose to Sugar Ray Leonard, it was Mike Tyson then. And so big inspiration. And I seen how Mike was sharing. I was going through the same thing, coming off all those pain meds for 16 fucking plus years. That was prescribed Oxycontin, Oxycodones, the Xanibars, Xanax, benzodiazepine. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life. It's an emotional roller coaster. I didn't have no urges at all, ever. I didn't have urges to go out and buy pills or anything, nothing like that. I felt better and better daily. I was so happy, you know what I mean? But the emotional, it's like you're raging 1 second, you're mad 1 second, you're depressed 1 second, you're crying 1 second. It's just really hard. That's why it's so hard for people to kick opiates and they go to heroin and then they end up dying. I lost a lot of friends that way. 75% of my friends I lost that way. You know what I mean? I just want to give a prayer to them out there and their families. And I hope everyone's all right. I want to shout out Insight. Thank you, Insight, for joining us tonight, brother. Kiwi, my friend, I hope you and your wife are all right, brother, and your family, brother. Kiwi, I love you, brother. You're like a brother. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, Kiwi, in the Discord. And all you people out there. Those fights were insane. I highly recommend you go check out the MVP Mike Perry fight. That was a great fucking fight by both men. Anthony Joshua and Usyk. Usyk won. AJ probably won the first 4, 5, 6 rounds of that fight. Usyk won the last 6 rounds or 7 rounds. So go check out that fight, but definitely check out the UFC fucking 278 because off the fucking charts. Usman versus Edwards. A lot of upsets, people. And Luke Rockhold fought like a fucking savage and a fucking guy with a lot of courage and a lot of heart. Luke Rockhold, I'm really proud of you, and I'm really proud of you trying to change your life around. I had to change, adapt, and change my life around myself a few times in my life, and I had to do it recently. You know, the past 54 months, I had to look at life a completely different way. You know what I mean? If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong fucking room, people. You know what I mean? I know you guys. I'm not no Harvard fucking graduate. I don't need to be. I don't need to be a Harvard speak, any of that stuff, right? All I know is what I'm telling you is absolutely the truth. It's brutally honest. I have nothing to fucking lie about. I might as well throw that shit in there because I'm practicing for comedy and shit like that. So this is how I get my reps in. And not only that, I want to bring you guys the best thing. Like I gave you guys winners this fucking week. That's what I do every week. For all you gamblers out there that I don't even gamble, but I give you guys winners every fucking week. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Me and Kiwi and Jay and whoever else people are invited. So I'm going to tell you how I did this week. Okay, check this out, guys. I took Usyk and I had MVP. So I was 1-1 on those, right? But here's my picks for, and you guys would hear it on Friday. You go on Friday's episode and check it out for yourself. You'll hear who I picked. I took Leon Edwards. I had a funny feeling he's going to win it. Okay, here's my final picks. So let me see. I had 1, 2, 2-1, 3-1. There was a draw, 3-1-1, 4-1-1, 4-2-1, 5-2-1, 6-2-1, 6-3-1, 7-3-1, 8-3-1. So I give you guys 8 winners, all right, out of 12 fights. So those odds are pretty damn fucking good. And Kiwi, I think, wasn't far behind. Or Jay. I think Jay had similar picks to me. I think he had Usman, though. I don't think he took Edwards. Maybe he did today. I don't know. I didn't talk to him today. Personally, I talked to him yesterday. On Friday. So, but I seen him all day today. We spent like 9 hours together. We spent a lot of time with Jay. And I give a shout out to Jay for always doing his thing. He's like a little brother to me, man. That's the way I look at him. He's a good kid. I like Jay a lot. He's a really good kid from Baltimore. You know, he's a stand-up kid. And he lives in D.C. You know, he's a good guy. And Ken, the producer, great kid too. He's a Savage from Brooklyn. Really good dude. You know what I mean? And all the guys that we have over there, Rush Hour MMA people, come over there and join. They've been at it for 5-6 years. You know what I mean? They've done very well. You know what I mean? And you guys will enjoy it over there. If you just like watching fights and get commentary, and sign up and subscribe to Rush Hour MMA over there. I've been a member over there almost 3 years now, a ranked member for 15, 16 months going on or something like that. So, rank up over there. Definitely subscribe and like this channel and my podcast. You could do it all here. I'm going to give you new channels during this month because I'm doing some other new things. I told people all year I had some things planned, and they're coming to fruition. Rome wasn't built in a fucking day. You ever heard that fucking saying, that quote? So, I had to make sure, all the T's were crossed and all the I's were dotted. And I still got to do a little bit more of that. And I still got to do a little bit more of that with this right here. So, Wales, New Jersey, thanks for subscribing, brother. And David Banner, thanks for jumping in, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. All the people that were in and out all night. I see people on 3 different friggin' screens coming in and out. Twitter, thank you. All the people, all the followers on Twitter, YouTube. It helps us grow on YouTube, people. If you guys just go subscribe, it doesn't cost no money, nothing like that. I'm going to have fucking merchandise. I'm going to have all kinds of things coming. It's constant elevation here. I'm not just going to just do one thing and that's it. It's never just going to be like that. You know what I mean? You people have a blessed Sunday, a blessed weekend, I hope. Everybody, I hope everyone stays safe out there. I hope no one gets in trouble. Hope everyone heeds my words of wisdom of me when I was younger in my 20s and 30s. I mean, my teens and 20s. And I finally smartened up between 25 and 28 or something when my first daughter was born, 24 or 25. That's when my whole perspective on life changed. But it takes a little while to change, to get fully there. You know what I mean? Settle down. Not a cowboy no more. You know what I mean? In the city. So just be good out there. Make the right decisions. Evaluate every situation. Look at it from, from different perspectives and different angles and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just be smart. Common sense. That's all you need to have, people out there. I really hope I could do mushrooms with all the world leaders, smoke fatties with them, do shrooms, and laugh with them and watch them all love each other and say, we don't need to go to war. We got these kids and this generation of smart, really smart, intelligent kids. I mean, the sky's the limit. We got guys like Elon Musk that are trying to, better our lives and stuff like that. And we got, stem cell research. Those people down in Colombia and Mexico and places always working to help human beings. Listen, we should all be helping each other from every country to another. China, Russia, America. We should all be India, like Saudi Arabia, all these England, all these huge countries. And I'm missing a lot of other countries. Japan. There's just so many big countries. Australia, you know what I mean? That are great countries. They're all great countries. Every country is pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. So, listen, people, the world isn't divided, people, like everyone thinks. And that's what's good about the internet. We can reach out to people everywhere. It's really fucking cool, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And I come from the old school. Like I said, I think I got the first Atari in fucking the late 70s or something, whenever the fuck it came out. So I hope everyone has a blessed night. You know what I mean? I really do. And what a card. What a fucking card. It was well worth the wait all week. I really look forward to these fights, and I was really fucking satisfied. I'm satisfied with a couple good fights on the card. When there's a shitty card, I'm happy because it's elite fucking fighting. It's elite mixed martial arts. It's elite boxing. It's elite, jiu-jitsu. It's elite, sambo. It's elite everything. Wrestling. It's elite wrestling and boxing. Elite fucking martial arts. You know what I mean? It's like Bruce Lee. He mixed them all together. You know what I mean? Bruce Lee and the Gracies. You know what I mean? Think about that one, people. And you know what? UFC, Dana White. You got to give him credit. He came from South Boston, right there, not too far away. One exit away or two exits away. You know what I mean? We're all savages come from here. That's why it's called Savage Inc., people. I'm a fucking savage. Check out my workout clips. I got, you guys see my email. I train people virtually, private sessions, group sessions. I rather do groups, so make everybody happy. And don't be shy, you know what I mean? Get out there and train. Body weight training. I'll get you shredded. I'll get you ready to fight. I'll get you ready to achieve your missions out there and your goals, you know what I mean? And give you your confidence back, you know what I mean? Or if you're depressed or in a funk, and if you're overweight, or if you want to gain weight, whatever the case may be, I give you diets. I give you all kinds of stuff. Training, I could train you a million different ways. Weights, I could write you up a program, or I could do it right with you. Body weight exercise. I train to fight almost every other day. You know what I mean? Every other day I'm at the gym. Every other day I'm outside training. You know what I mean? So I'm always doing cardio. I'm always doing endurance. I'm always doing freaking strength and conditioning. I'm always doing power, speed exercises, and a lot of stretching because I got fucking disc disease. Like every disc is going in a different direction on my back from landing on my head 14 feet in 2003. Fractured my skull, but my skull is totally healed really well. You know what I mean? I've been on a lot of fights since then. You know what I mean? Doesn't bother me at all, except for the headaches, the cluster headaches I get every day. My back hurts me a lot, but I push through that pain, people. So there is no can, people. There's only can. Have a positive attitude every day. Try to get a little bit better every day, people. You know what I mean? We're always going to have great fights. We got great fucking cards coming up every fucking week, people. I think we got a week off this week, but one championship's on. I'll be watching boxing this weekend and one championship, and I think there's some other promotions out there too. I think maybe Bellator next week too. I'm pretty sure, or I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, the Bloody Bean, 617 MMA, Elite MMA and Boxing Talk Hub, and life and cannabis and etc. and music and all the good things in life. You know what I mean? And listen to the podcast too. It's on every podcast app, people. All right. And I'm gonna give you some new channels. Go check out a comedy thing I'm doing. Little skits, 15-minute, 20-minute clips of me, stuff that I wrote, pretty much true stories in my life. I think it's a riot looking back at them. You know what I mean? Because we were a pretty crazy fucking crew, 200 deep almost. Most days at least 100 deep, but we were most times during the summer a lot more, like 200, sometimes 400 deep. You know what I mean? That's just the way I grew up, people. That's where I grew up. But I became a family man with the woman I love, and with 30 years with her. I'm only 51 years old, so since 21 I've been with her, and it's just a great fucking life. You know what I mean? I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? Very grateful. I'm not I will be a multimillionaire and build generational wealth by the time I'm 55. So yeah, I have a 5-year plan, and I've been executing it since day one. And the people that are haters out there, I don't care. You just make me work harder, and I'm just gonna make you hate me worse, because there's nothing you can do about it anyways. Physically or mentally, you can't beat me. Trust me, you cannot fucking beat me, dude. People out there, you cannot beat me. So you might as well join me. With that, we're gonna end with Damage Incorporated. Good night, people.